Thank you for stopping in or watching this video when it's posted. I am Christopher Reynolds, and this is my Friday Fit Talk. And today I'm going to talk about mind over muscle, or what I like to call cognitive muscle conditioning, which it sounds all fancy and technical, and basically it's in a nutshell, which I'm not going to leave it at that. Thinking about what you're doing before you do it, which I've talked about before, but not to this depth. Um, we really need to reintroduce ourselves to our bodies constantly, every day, and everything we do. It's so important that we're aware. And you think you are, but you're not. You're not aware all the time. You don't think. It's second nature. Me shaking my head, it's second nature. Me gesturing, me walking to my door, going to the bathroom, just the things we do every day. Um, they're habits, and they're things that we get used to doing, and we learn, and we don't always think about what we're doing. So what I teach my clients and what I practice every day, really in everything I do, is to do things with intent, and to be cognizant of it. It's cognitive, muscular, conditioning. So, anyways. All right, I'm trying not to get too technical and keep it in layman's terms. Um, but I think it's kind of fun just to kind of reconnect. So um, let's take it right back to the beginning when we started. We were babies, and we had to learn everything from the beginning, and we didn't know anything at all. So taste, smell, touch. We eventually learned things that were hot, hurt, and things could cut us that were sharp. Falls were not good, and the basics. And we took that and rolled with it and just kept going through life, as we do. And we learned those basics. And of course, we added to it as we grew, and we were in school and we were taught about, the human body and how things work. But we tend to just get complacent because it's just what we have, these bodies, until something goes wrong, and then we're very aware of it, obviously. But um, even then, that's why it's even more important. We reintroduce ourselves to our bodies every day. So I tend to blabber a lot, and this is more of an impromptu video. So bear with me if I go off topic a little bit. I'll try to stick to it and stick to what my point is today, which is just that I want you to take a moment when you go to work out and do any exercise or movement to just stop and think about what you're doing, and connect. There's steps here in your head that you should go through. You should be aware of what you're doing. You need to connect with your mind. So I'll just demonstrate and make it quick. Your biceps. A bicep curl. It's a simple movement, we think. We're used to it. It's something that most people can do no matter what level of fitness you are. Just lifting something. Stop when you do it. I'll use this dumbbell. I'm stopping here. I'm just sitting for a second. I'm relaxing. I want to do a dumbbell curl. I'm aware right now that this weight is pulling on my shoulder a little bit. I feel it. I feel secondary muscles engaging down throughout my forearms into my hands. And I'm aware. I want to be aware of that. What do I want to accomplish too? You want to look ahead. You need to be controlled. You need to just make that connection in your head with your bicep, and think about that muscle and that muscle alone when you do the exercise. It's seems simple when I say just think about it, but I want to break it down, and I want you to see the difference and try it yourself, and you'll feel it. I guarantee it. I had one client this week that I've been reconnecting to their bodies that hasn't said they appreciated me making them stop and do this. So please, by all means, try it out. Can't hurt, hopefully. So here we go. I'm stopping right before my exercise, as I do. Right now, what I'm doing in my mind, and yes, I close my eyes because I'm a dork like that, but whatever works for you, I don't care, as long as you do it correctly and with good intention. Connecting to my bicep. I'm thinking about my bicep muscle right now. I'm thinking about my form and function of my body. Relax my shoulders. Keep your elbows to your side. There's a lot of different things with a bicep curl in itself, but let me just stick to what we're doing. Connecting to your muscle. Think about it as you lift. Feel that muscle and what it does when you lift a weight. It's pretty amazing when you actually stop and think about all that's happening within your muscle and under the tissue. It's crazy. And I know I sound like a dork because I get all excited about it, but it's cool. It's rediscovering what you're doing. I'm moving this up and down, but I feel every muscle in my bicep engaging. My forearm, my hand, I feel muscles compensating or trying to. When I shift my wrist either way, everything matters, but you want to be aware of it because that's the difference between getting good results or not when you work out. And all of that I just said was really just that point alone is by doing this small action while you're working out before just stopping before connecting to the muscle, being aware of it, having control over it. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. And when you do the action and you do it correctly and with intent and not out of habit, you'll get better results. It's kind of simple. So, yes, think about it, but think harder about it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, our bodies are amazing. They're amazing. So, I recognize that. I guess I appreciate it. I preach practicing gratitude every day, and that's a part of my mantra. It's part of what keeps me happy and going. But also being grateful for what you have. I mean, because all my parts are working, and I know a lot of people don't have that, and so it could be worse. And when I ache and I pain, I think that way. But then I go deeper and I go, okay, well, what can I do to make this better? How do I adapt? What muscles am I feeling? When I do an exercise, could I shift my weight a little bit to compensate for this better? Could I pay attention to my form better? People don't do that as a general rule. We don't. We all get complacent at one point or another. And so take a moment, reconnect with your body when you go to work out, or in general for that matter, and think about how cool it is and that you can do what you can do. And if you can't do something and you're needing to adapt, think about the steps it takes to do that and the fact that you have that ability because you do. And it's amazing. So I think that was my point. So for this fit talk, I just wanted to go over, what I teach. And cognitive muscle conditioning sounds all technical, so I try not to go there, but that's what I call it, cognitive muscle conditioning. And that is what I practice with my clients. And it's kind of what makes me stand a little different from my fellow fitness professionals because, our clients, some clients, they just want to work out, but I don't accept that. You need to be aware of your body. You need to want to educate yourself about your body and how it works. And I'm not going to be your trainer forever. And so I want to give you knowledge and the power to do something on your own and take care of yourself going forward in your life. And that's what's important for all of us. So yeah, that's kind of what I teach in my fitness and to my clients on their journeys. And it's a invaluable tool. It's basic, but we don't think about it until I say something and you're thinking about it now. You go, oh, I guess I didn't really think about it that way. You are, aren't you? I know it. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to message or email me. And I think this is a live thing, but I don't know if there's comments on here. I've been having technical stuff. So email me, or if you put a comment on this, I'll respond later. You can just put it on the comments box and I'll check it. And yeah, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have or share an opinion or whatever, or give me yours. And yeah, I appreciate it. And have a great weekend. Be safe and be kind.